I know you all want to. Let's get kinky. All right, welcome to the empty pan. I have a bag of TroubledOne and 9-finger Kinky Dirt. I have been dreading this because everybody tells me that it's very hard to pan out. We're gonna give this an all-American effort though. Yeah. Let me get my pan set up and we're gonna get right into this. Alright, I brought the big empty pan in. Haven't used it for a while. I'm gonna cut this open. Right along there. Hopefully I can open it up. And I can. Alright. So, there we go. Yeah. This doesn't look at all the rust in that bag. Look at it. The bag is pink on the inside from all the rust. Orange, rust, pink colored. That's crazy. Alright, there's some, looks like mica in there. That's a big chunk of mica. That looks like a big ball from the ball mill. I'm gonna bring my my plain Jane black pans in here, and we're gonna give this a magnet check real quick. Well, you knew that was magnet, so we're just gonna get into this. We're gonna do the double dip right here, and then one time there. Get into this here. Do the double drip, the double drop. Wow, yeah, I can see all the rusty pieces in there. I've got that all separated up, I think. There's still metal in there. And that's like, this is metal. This is metal. This is metal. It's barely magnetic. Like, it's lost all of its magnetic abilities. I don't know what to say, but that's what I've got. That's the material that I've got left over. This is what I took it all out of here. I dropped it into there. I did the double drop, and then whatever was left, I took out here. So this is the stuff that wasn't magnetic. Probably about 1/8 of a teaspoon. I mean, maybe 1/4 of a teaspoon. There is still metal in there. Like I said, the metal has lost its magnetic ability. I don't even know if that's a possibility or a word. But I'm going to bring my catch tray in. And we are going to pan this out first. Then we're going to pan this out second. And then we're going to get on this. So I'm going to set this off to the side. And bring in my catch tray. We'll bring you right back in a second. I really hope that there's nothing in here. I am going to break out my little baby blue pan. I found this out in my shed. I didn't even realize I had it. It's misshapen, kind of like my head. But I'm gonna try that in there. I'm gonna put all that stuff right in there and see what we see. Yeah, there I see a piece of gold in there. Can you see it? Right there. So yes, even though I double dipped it and triple drip dipped it, there's still gold that went with the magnetic material. Let's see if I can do the slow scrape. Yeah, see, there's a piece of gold in there. It looks like one piece of gold, but a piece of gold nonetheless. See if I can't isolate that. Yeah, I can isolate that. So I'm going to get my snuffer bottle out. Make sure you're in shot. Yeah. I'm going to keep all these tailings, so don't worry. Yes, I will be going through the tailings. All right, well, I know that there's... Well, I don't know. I guess I better pan it out. That big piece. I'm talking about that big piece right there. There could be gold that's stuck to it somehow. I need to wash it off, so I'm just going to... Did you see all that stuff? See all that stuff that's floating? That's because the material was dry, and that gold will float in that. See it floating? It was dry when it went in there, and the water hasn't coated it yet. Either that or it's... No, it's metal. I just crushed that one up. See it was floating. I grabbed it, and it just crushed into... See that one, too? It was floating. I just grabbed it, and it crushed. It was just... That can come out now. That doesn't need to be in there now. I will keep that, though. Souvenir. Okay, since there's more rust in this, I'm going to use the big riffles. And just shoot for the best, hope for the best, aim high that the gold has sunken. Yeah, this is probably going to be a long video. Yeah, come on, get out. I'd rather just fight the magnetite than those big ass... I'm sorry. I'd rather just fight the magnetite than those big pieces of rust. Excuse my mouth. Look at all that magnetite. It's pretty and blue. And okay, I see a piece of gold. It's right there. Right there. It's small, but gold. And there's a piece right there. It's very small. It's like, it's not even like, if I'm worried about that piece influencing the weight of a 1/4 gram bag, there's something wrong with me, you know? Because like that piece, like there's another one. I see another one right there. It's so small, man. Like that piece is not going to influence the weight of the gold unless there's 5 trillion of those pieces of gold. Because that gold is so... and I just blew it somewhere. Oh, there it is. That gold is so small. It would take 5 million pieces of that gold to make 1,000th of a gram. Get this junk out of my pan. I am taking way too much time on the magnetics here. I still haven't even classified it down. Yeah, let me check this out. I'm going to check this out and see if I'm wasting my time on the magnetics. It's just killing my battery because I'm going to cut all of this out if there's nothing in here. I mean, like I said, that gold is not going to influence the weight. There's no way in a 1/4 gram bag that is going... There's like 30 pieces of micro, and it's not going to weigh anything. It's not going to weigh anything. I don't know what those little orbs are. There is gold in the magnetite. I'm just going to suck it all up. I shouldn't say magnetite. In the magnetic material. Making it difficult. Yeah, see, that's not gold. It can't be gold because I sucked it up twice. It's still in the pan. All right, we are moving on. All right. What to do? What to do? I'm going to have to cheat. I have a feeling. I'm going to set that in there. I have a feeling that all the gold is going to be extremely, extremely small. So I've got this. This is like 1100 mesh, I think. GP2 1100. I don't know. It's like 1100 mesh. I don't know. We're going to give it an all-American effort right here. All right, I've got my 10 mesh, my 20 mesh, and then I've got that 1100 mesh. So I'm going to try this. It's probably not going to work. Okay, I just went and got a paintbrush so I can paint all this rust down into my classifier. I guess I should have got a bigger one. Bigger paint. Yeah, any gold that's in there is not going to weigh up to 1/4 gram. I think I'm over analyzing this on the small gold aspect of it. But that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. All right, let's see if this works. Okay, that one separated up. It all separated up nicely. Okay, I'm just going to bring my black pan in here and set this down in there like that. And set it off to the side. And then we're going to... This is probably not working well. Well, that did not work out the way I had expected it. So, yeah. So, yeah, I didn't expect water was going to get in that pan. All right, it is what it is. I don't have any other pans. I got my boy Blue over there. Yeah. All right, well, this is going to be what it's going to be because it is what it is, right? Yeah, their material did get through there. Really fine material. I'm going to work it around with my hand to make sure that it's all wet and stratified. Look at that. Probably too much material at one time. Nobody ever accused me of being clever though, so. Uh-oh. You see all that? That's gold. You see it? You see all that flour gold right there? Now, if that would have came out of the pan, I would expect there to be a significant loss in the 1/4 gram. This material down here at this classification is rough. I mean, I don't even know if I want to eject that from the pan. Yeah, there's lots of little gold in here. This... Oh, man. It's like I don't even want to push anything out of the pan. Ugh. See the gold in the corner there? I was about to wash that out of my pan. Let's check it all out and see how much is in there. Okay, where I was washing it out is not much, but that right there, that's quite a significant amount. Like all that would have came out of my pan. I can see gold going down. There's not much I could do about it though because it's so small. I'll just do this dealie again. And when I see gold going out the pan, I'll just stop, push it back down. And by the way, I never claim to be an expert panner. Never. I have never claimed I was an expert panner. Just so you guys know. I'm just a guy in his kitchen trying to pass some time. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm just being extra paranoid because I can see gold and I'm like worried that the gold's going to come out of my pan. See all that gold right there? How about I pull it down and see where we're at, and then I could always pull it back. Yeah, see, there's a whole bunch of flour gold in there. See it all up in the corner there? Look at it, it's like a universe. Shazam. All right, let's push it back down. Put some water in my bottle. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, good. Maybe one piece. Maybe one little, small little piece. Lets me know I'm on the right track, maybe. Gold just went all the way up on that lip there, see it? Boy. Alright, it's been about a half an hour or so. Yeah, my back was sore. I don't know why. I did mow the yard this morning. That could be why. Look at all that gold in the corner there. I probably bit off more than I can chew with trying to put all this in the pan at one time. I usually do the back and forth, but look at all that gold in the corner, so I'm just going to go around in a clockwise circle. I see a piece of gold like way over here, so I'm not going to wash all that out. Yeah, it's all filled with gold. It's just so microscopic, man. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I mean, the only thing I could do is maybe break out the TGC 61 because that's all filled with gold. That's, see all the gold on the tail? That's all gold. I mean, I'm pushing that out of my pan. I mean, it is what it is. If I suck at panning, I suck at panning. I don't know what else to tell you guys. Like I said, I never once ever claimed to be a professional panner. I mean, that's what I'll do. I'll just clean it as best as I can clean it and just save everything and run it through my TGC 61. There's gold in there. I can see the gold. They got 2 pans of material, the top and the bottom, top and the bottom. I mean, I don't know what the. I just push it back. I don't. There's gold in there. I see it. There's gold there. I see it. There's gold all the way in the back now. I see it. I mean, it's so super small. Like, but I don't know if you can see that inside that bubble. See that bubble? That big bubble? Gold floating. See it? See the gold floating in there? That came out of my snuffer bottle. See? I don't know if my jet dry is no longer working, But stuff is floating on my pan. I don't know if you can see my pan. Did you see it just drop out? Did you see it just floating on the top and then drop out? See how there's dark spots right there? That was where the material was floating. There. Take some of that. Take a whole bunch of that. I got this stuff at the dollar store. It wasn't no dollar, but I got it at the dollar store. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff floating in there. I don't know why I had jet dry in there. The jet dry must have fallen out. I mean, how do you explain that? See, this is much more of a manageable pan. Like a teaspoon of material. Not the whole bag in one classification. Like, I don't know what this brown material is. I mean, that's not all gold. It's lighter. It's lighter material. I don't know what that brown material is. And that's what's the difficulty is, because you think that that's all gold, and it's not gold, but there is gold in it, and it's like, that's the difficulty. Distinguishing what is gold and what is not gold. It's almost like that stuff that was at Gators, No Tell 'em Creek, but yellow, not silver, yellow. Maybe pyrite? Is it pyrite? I don't know. Maybe it's crushed up pyrite. I thought it would have been, I don't know, more yellower than brown. I don't know what it is. That's what I want you to do. I want you to comment in the comment section what the brown material is. I don't think it's gold. There's no way. If that's gold, this is a full gram bag. So there's no way that that's gold. So what is it? It's not gold. I'm not seeing. See how I always wash those a little off? I'd leave a little pile. That would be where the gold is. There's no gold in there. There's no gold in what I just washed out. And I washed all that brown material out. I don't know what that brown stuff is. I think it's pyrite. Maybe iron oxide? I don't know what it is. That's the difficulty, because you can't tell the difference between that and the gold. But you can't hear me anyways because you're sped up at 20x. Yeah, there's no gold in that. That yellow stuff, it looks like gold. It looks like you're looking at gold right there. The brown stuff. But here, look. That's the gold. See it? How small it is up there in the top? That's the gold. There's gold. And I'll use the snuffer bottle, like all the way to that line right there that I can see. There may be a little bit more over here on this side of the line that I just drew. But the majority of the gold that I see is up there. Yeah, see all that brown stuff? I don't know what it is. It's not gold. I think it's pyrite. But I'm not a pyrite expert, so there's that. I mean, I think I did pretty good, honestly. It's just this yellow, brown sand, whatever that stuff is. There may be a couple little more. Fly specks. Okay, the reason that it's called kinky is because your neck and your back is bent over the entire time, and you get a kink in your neck from looking at this. That's where the kinky comes from. I figured it out, ladies and gentlemen. I want a cigar for that. I want a Cupid doll or something for that, for figuring it out. That's why it's called kinky, because you get a kink in your neck. Somebody owes me a prize for that one. I need another break, man. It's water time. Yeah. I'm gonna take another break because my neck and my back is kinked. That's exactly why it's called kinky. Because your neck and your back, it gets kinked from looking at this stuff. So I'm going to take another break. I apologize, but I've been doing this since 10 o'clock. It's now 10 to 1. So that's 11, 12, 1. I've been panning this bag out for 3 hours. And I haven't even gotten to the bigger material. Like, this is the stuff. There's still 3 more classifications. I got the biggles and I got the middles in here still that I have to go through. So we'll be right back. Stay tuned. All right, it has been quite a while. I checked my battery on my camera and it was completely dead. I'm just gonna set this off to the side for now. I've been futzing with that for long enough. I don't even know. Yeah, this was a dumb idea to do that. I wasn't expecting it to get wet is what happened. I just dropped my snuffer bottle on the ground. The reason that I did that all in one go is I wasn't expecting it to get wet. Oh, I shouldn't have had my catch tray under it when I was trying to classify it. I totally didn't want to do it all at one time. I was going to do it into steps. But that's life, right? So this is all going to get done in one go. But I need to take a break from that small stuff real quick. So that's why we're going to do the... that stuff would have been the micros. This would be the littles. TroubledOne has half of the recipe, and Creed has the other half of the recipe. And both of them don't know what's in the other half. Like, look at the... Is that gold? Did you see that thing flipping down? The way that thing came prancing on down out of there, I don't think that's gold. I mean... That's the deceiving part, because, I mean, the stuff in there looks like gold, but it's not, and it's the same way as gold. But I can tell what gold looks like. That's gold. That stuff that I just pushed out was not gold. Oh, this is a pain in the butt. I mean, I'm having fun. And the same token, I'm being stressed out, because this is difficult. And yes, it's called kinky because you get a kink in your neck looking at this stuff. That's why it's called kinky. I have figured that part of the message out. Maybe I should stick with pinochle. That's a card game that old people play.
All right, everybody. I'm just doing this pickup back in my editing room. I had been looking at this for a good 5 hours and I needed a break. This is me explaining that I just needed to take a break and stop looking at these smalls, and I switched to the bigs right here. So this is me switching to the bigs.
Here's the biggles. Yeah, there's gold in there. All right, here's the middles. There's no gold in the middles. Okay. Here is the magnetics. No, this is the stuff that just fell through the classifier while it was sitting over there in the pan, in the strainers, the classifiers. Okay. Okay, I just started to clean up because it's 10 after 5. I've been at this since like 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. Here's that classifier. All this material was stuck down under the lip. And yes, I did see a piece of gold in this. So there was no way that this was ever going to be a fair clean out to begin with, because all that material was in the classifier, and that's a lot. I did see a piece of gold in there. I don't even know how I'm going to get that out of there. I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's no gold in there. I don't even know what this is. It's something, but there ain't no gold in it. I don't know what it was. Put my pan upside down, maybe. And squirt it. It was never going to be a fair fight, because all that material was wedged. See how it was under that lip. It was under there, and so see, there's still material in there. And all this stuff is in my kitchen, and it's like almost 5. It's 10 after 5, and I got to start dinner. I really wanted this to be a video. I really wanted this to be a video. But it doesn't look. See, look. There's gold. That was gold that was trapped in my classifier. That big bucket classifier. So this was never going to be a fair fight, because I had already lost gold before I had even started cleaning it out. Now, granted, that is not a lot of gold, but I see at least 10 pieces. How about you all get out of the pan? How about that? How about that for starters? You all get out of my pan. And then that way I can see what I got to work with here. Okay, with my poor eyes, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, That's all gold that I lost before I had even panned. I texted T.O. and said, hey man, I feel bad, but how can I make a video out of this? It's 7 hours long, dude. It's either going to have to get chopped up sped up, or it's just not going to be a video. I'm leaning towards the latter. I'm just going to snuffer what I can out. All right, I can't get it down any farther. I'm not going to sit here and fight it all year. Just going to suck it up. All right. That's going to do it for that. This was the micros. There's still some in there. I really want to know what this brown stuff is. Alright, I'm just going to suck at what I see up. And alright, that's going to do it. I mean, if that is whatever that is, pin it again. I know I'm going to hear it in the comment section. I'm just going to get beat up. I really don't even want to. I don't even think that's gold. I really don't think that's gold. What it's going to do is going to go in my black sands jar. I'm going to get Hello Kitty out of the way because there's no other material. I don't have anything else. Oh yeah, my black sands jar. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. This is my black sands jar. It used to be a pepper jar. I throw all my black sands in there. I don't know what all that growing stuff is in there. I really don't know what that stuff is in there growing. But there's something in there growing. So this is going to go in my black sands jar. I hope you have fun in there. And I'll get that out when I clean all those black sands up. Those weren't even black sands. Those were more like brown sands. Yeah, I'm just going to do the snuffer dump right here. Hi. Caramba. Huh. A lot more black sands in there than I thought there were going to be. Still a lot of black sands in there. What do you guys think? You guys think that's a quarter of a gram? Probably not. Look how small that gold is. Look how small it is. All right, well, I'll keep playing with this as best as I can. I'm gonna try and get it dried out, and I don't even know. That's the best I can do, honestly. I think I'm not gonna even weigh it. I think I'm just gonna call that a video. I don't want to be embarrassed about how much gold that I lost. So, and I don't want to lose this footage either. Like, where did this come from? Why is it so small? Like, the pieces that I found were small. The wild caught gold, that was small. This is crazy small. See, I think it's just the patience factor. And I don't have that patience. I've got a lot of patience. I just don't have that patience. I would say that that's close to a quarter gram. That stuff is, whew, look at that. That's gold. That stuff is gold. Look how small that is, man. All right, I guess I'll try and dry it up. I guess I'll try and get a weigh out. There's black sands in it, and I can't get those black sands out. So it's not going to be an accurate weigh out. I'll do my best to get it out during the drying process like I usually do. Yeah, that's gonna do it. I'm gonna get this dried up. I'll try and do a weigh out. I won't promise anything though. All right, this is the best I can do. There is a lot of black sands in there. So this is not going to be an accurate weigh out. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what I can say. I'm not going to make everybody happy with every video. I'm not competing to see who's the best panner. I just want to find gold and have fun and take my mind off of other things. This is going to be the weigh out. It's going to be highly inaccurate because it's filled with a whole bunch of black sands. This is only supposed to be 1/4 of a gram. See, that's gold. All that's gold. That stuff there, I should just leave out. It's almost a 1/2 gram. So, yeah. Like, that's what I should weigh right there. I should just take that off. Even though there's gold in it. I don't have another one of those small trays. Hold on, maybe I got one of Creed's trays. Alright, I know once I put it in this tray, it's never going to come out of there again. So, there's that. This is almost way too heavy for it. I'm just going to weigh this. See how close I am. I just call that other stuff over there a loss, I guess. I don't know. Because this is gold. There's hardly any black sands or anything into this. 0.8. there is still a lot of gold in this. But that's the best I can do. If you want to go ahead and unsubscribe me right now, I wouldn't blame you. So, it is what it is. Thank you, Nine Finger Creed. Thank you, TroubledOne Chris. Appreciate you guys. I appreciate the gold. There's still a lot of gold in there, though. I mean, I think I did really good, but I didn't do as good as I would like to. So, it is what it is. I don't even know if this will be a video. If it is, it's a video. If it isn't,